once the body has been introduced to warmth, rhythm, and reverence. The second phase begins a deeper descent, where the therapist no longer simply greets the surface but begins to converse with what lies beneath. Now the therapist's hands glide with purpose, tracing pathways that seem both anatomical and poetic, awakening the deeper landscapes of the body. The back becomes the canvas for this part of the ritual. In Japanese thought, the back is not merely a structural pillar. It is the silent witness to everything the front presents. The front of the body is where expressions live. The face smiles, the chest greets the world. The back, however, is where the unspoken resides. It is where burdens are carried, where old stories are tucked away. As the therapist begins her slow, methodical work along the spine, she reads these stories, not with her eyes but with her palms. Her movements are measured yet fluid, pressing with the heel of her hand, sliding up along the erector muscles, circling out at the shoulders, then flowing down again in a single unbroken gesture. Warm oil keeps the motion seamless, and with each pass, the tissue responds. Some places yield immediately. Others resist, requiring patience rather than force. She treats each knot not as an enemy to be conquered but as a closed door to be quietly opened. Around the shoulder blades, her thumbs begin to draw small spirals, pressing into points where tension hides like shy animals. When she finds such places, she pauses not to attack, but to listen, and the pull of the shoulders, bearing silent strain. Her touch here is almost reverent, as if she is unlocking a gate between thought and sensation. The scent of sandalwood remains soft but persistent, weaving through the air like a slow melody. Her palms flattened against the biceps and triceps, then slide down the forearms, pressing along meridians that run like quiet rivers beneath the skin. The hands receive a treatment akin to a ceremony. Each finger is taken between the therapist's own, rolled gently, and stretched ever so slightly, releasing the microtensions that gather through constant use. Clients often report unexpected emotional reactions during this part: laughter, sighs, or even tears that rise unbidden. The therapist neither encourages nor suppresses these moments. Her role is to provide steady, compassionate presence, allowing the body to express what the mind might not articulate. As the massage flows to the legs, the therapist adopts a rhythm reminiscent of waves rolling onto shore. In Japanese culture, the feet are honored for their humble service. They carry the weight of life silently, often ignored. A therapist who is distracted or hurried would pass that agitation into the client's body. As the session deepens, many clients enter what can only be described as a liminal state between wakefulness and sleep, between body and spirit. The client is no longer merely a person getting a massage. They have become a participant in an ancient dialogue, one spoken in the language of touch, breath, and silence.